Hi, everybody. Thank you once again for joining me. How many of you watched at least part of Obama's meeting he had early this afternoon with the press? Obama's posture. I often like to read people's body language because it says a lot. To me, it looked like he was standing at a bar waiting for a drink as he spoke with the press. Did you notice President Obama's posture as he addressed the press before going on vacation early this afternoon, pushing the propaganda that the Russian hack influenced the elections? Looked like he was trying to look cool, as in his college days, standing at the bar in a saloon, waiting to order a drink. Take a look again. Elbow leaning on the podium, slightly turned to his left. Well, there was a couple times he leaned towards the right. You can watch his press conference here or look it up someplace else on YouTube. His stand really starts about the 11-minute mark. And if you doubt what I say, here's some examples of men trying to look cool in a bar. There's two there. See how they lean? Here's another image. Another one. This stand tells me that he thinks he's cool and in control. See how her hands are? Yeah, they're like sheltering herself, being very timid. Another one. And another. This was what Obama was doing. Leaning on the bar. What? For support? Security? I don't know. You know the old saying, belly up to the bar. As for the leak of the email, WikiLeaks has suggested leaks came from inside the White House. They have said it was not any Russian or from Russia. Have you ever known him to lie on any of the information he released to the public? You know, and there's a lot of people who would like to be whistleblowers with their own agenda. The CIA's top officer in Kabul was exposed in May the 24th of 2015 by the White House, when his name was inadvertently included on a list provided to news organizations of senior U.S. officials participating in President Obama's surprise visit to the U.S. troops. The White House is great about leaking information to the press that they want to get out. Supposedly, the White House recognized the mistake, let's say it was a mistake, and quickly reissued a revised list that did not include the individual who had been identified on the initial release as the chief of station in Kabul, a designation used by the CIA for its highest-ranking spy in a country. The disclosure marked a rare incident in which a CIA officer working overseas had his cover, the security meant to protect his actual identity, pierced by his own government. The only other recent case came under significant different circumstances in 2003, when former CIA operative Valerie Plame was exposed as officials of the George W. Bush administration sought to discredit her husband, a former ambassador and a fierce critic of the decision to invade Iraq, and many believe it was done deliberately. So the CIA official whose cover was blown in 2015 was one of 15 senior U.S. officials identified as taking part in a military briefing for Obama at Bagram Air Base, a sprawling military compound north of Kabul. The list, which was circulated in a poll report sent to more than 6,000 journalists, identified the individual as chief of station, which is the job title for the CIA's top official in a foreign country. Even the existence of a CIA operation in a foreign country are usually kept secret. So are you wondering about the shoes that was photographed that Obama was wearing? No, this is real. This is legit. I looked it up. I did some research on this. I did not know this, but it's widely believed people with holes in their soles of their shoes would become wealthy. This refers to following in your father's footsteps. People in the Middle Ages believed it was proper to live within the station of society they were born into, and thought it unnatural to move socially upwards or downwards. And that's the significance of the shoes. I'm not superstitious. I'm sure you're not either, so I would have never have known that unless I looked it up and did some research. But evidently a lot of people there in the White House, past and present, are pretty superstitious. Dabbling in the black arts, having seances and things like that. I believe if you have God on your side, you have nothing to fear. So what are your thoughts? Put your comments down below. Bookmark my site. I'll keep you up to date. Please stay safe. And I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.